Hello and welcome to Dotnet with Sikhen, and our today's topic is programs. So what exactly we will be doing today? So whatever the things we have learned till now, we will be using in that program. So let's get started. So here I have written like write a program to find the student's report card. So and then what we will be using here, like in this program we will be using variables, constant, read only, if else, loops, array, extension function, static methods, comment, and multi-line comments. So all the things we have learned already, and we will be using that in the application or program. So let's flip to the Visual Studio. Okay, so here I have prepared one program, that is the report card basically of a student. So how it works, and then I will explain each and every line of code here. So let's see. So as we know, like the entry point of the application is the main method of the application, right? So here now what we have written inside this, let's look at one by one. First thing that I have declared one constant variable, that is the subject count, and I have assigned it to 5. So this is the constant, and compile time constant is there, right? So basically the compiler knows like the value of subject count variable is 5. And then we have one read only field, and it could be assigned at runtime but in the constructor, but here I have already assigned like private static read only string, and then the variable name is school name, and I have already assigned this to global public school, right? So basically we know like very often, or you can say like very rarely, we will be changing this value of this variable, right? School name, because school name is once assigned, it cannot be changed forever. And then we have in the main method, here you can see there are few variables I have already declared. For example, student name, address, standard. So all these are different types. For example, student name is of type string, standard is of type integer, and then I have taken one array, that is a you can say like subject count is 5, so one array of marks, and we will be storing the marks of 5 subjects basically. And here I have given the information like input variables, arrays and loops are there. So basically these are the input things. So here the message like welcome to school name. So whatever the school name, we have already assigned it here, global public school. And then we are asking to the user like enter student name, and then whatever the name you will be entering, it will be stored in this student name variable. In the same way we have the address, like enter address, and then we are storing it in address field. And then again we are asking for enter standard or class, so we are storing it in here in standard variable. We have not checked it here, like it should be within range like 1 to 11, 12th or something like that, but yeah, still here we can make it. But yeah, and then here there is a loop to get marks of 5 subject. So here what I am doing here is like we are giving the message like enter marks of subject I plus 1. So when the value of I is 0, so it becomes 1, and out of 100, right? So we are expecting the marks whatever user will enter, it should be within the range. Yeah, so and then we are storing it in the marks array. And then here we have used few of the methods here, like calculate marks or calculate total, right? So we are passing this array input this marks array, and then we are calculating to total marks, right? I'll show you what exactly we have written inside this calculate total. And then in this calculate percentage, we are passing this total marks as well as with the subject count, and we are getting the percentage. And after getting this percentage, then I have used here the extension method to find the grade, right? So basically percentage is double, this is the double, right? And then in this double variable percentage, we have created one toGrade extension method, and then we have basically found the grade here. And also I have taken one simple if else here, pass fail. So there is a each pass variable, and we are checking it with the percentage. So whether the percentage is greater than or equal to 35, then the student becomes, means he will be pass, otherwise he will fail. And this is the basically the output, right? So here we are printing all these things like name of the school, student, address, standard, total, percentage, grade, and the final result like pass or fail, right? So let's look at the function like calculate total. So basically here this is the static method, and we are taking this array as an input, and here we are counting it, right? So total is 0, and then we are looping it through this marks.length, and we are taking one by one, and then we are adding, or you can say like, yeah, adding with total, and then we are finally returning this total, so that in this way we can calculate the total marks here. And then we have the calculate percentage, so we have the total marks, and then subject count is 5. So we know like max total is subject count, whatever the subject count, into 100, so that is the 500 for example. And then we are returning it, basically we are calculating it like total divided by max total into 100. So this becomes the percentage of the student, right? And one more method is there, that is our toGrade, and this is the extension method, and very top I have written it like grade extension here, you can see. And then in this grade extension we are taking this keyword, you know, like when we use this, then it becomes an extension method toGrade. So this double percentage, and then here we are checking it like if percentage is greater than equal to 90, then return A plus, or if it is greater than equal to 75, then return A, B, C, D, right? So in any of the use case will be returning, or if it is nothing, means it does not come under this category, then it will return F for fail something. So this is the extension method, right? And here you can see I have also given the comments like for each and every method or even variables, like what it does. And here this is the multi-line comments, right? So this is slash and then star, and then it is also closed with star and slash. So whatever the things you will write inside this will be the multi-line comments. So this is the multi-line comment. So whatever the things we have learned till now, I have tried including everything, but yeah, let's run this application and see the result. Yes, now here it is telling you like welcome to Global Public School, and enter student name. Let's say I'm writing here Rakesh Sharma, and then it is asking for enter address. Let's say I'm writing something Vishwa Colony Agalpur, something like that. And then standard here enter standard. Let's say I'm writing 5, so this is the 5th standard. And here it is asking for enter marks for subject 1. So let's say I'm entering here 80, and then 90, and then let's say 50, 60, right? So we have 5 subjects here, and then let's say 70. Okay, and now here is the student report, like school name is the Global Public School, the name of the student is Rakesh Sharma, address is this, standard is 5th, total marks he got is 350 out of 500, and percentage is 70%, and then grade is B, and the result is pass. So this is the report card, or you can say the student report here in this program. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned like how we can combine all those concepts, and one by one we can proceed with the writing the program. So this is a very small program, but going forward we will be or I can say like I will be trying more bigger programs to understand like how all these things or all the concept works together. So yeah, that's it for today, and have a great day. Thank you.